Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? It's Wire Gaming, back again with some more Survive the Nights. And today what we're going to be doing is going over Devblog 51. Sorry we didn't cover Devblog 50. Obviously INQUIRES was out, we had a mad weekend there, it was a bit mental. But we are back to normal now, we'll be covering all the Devblogs. Last week's wasn't all that interesting anyway, there wasn't too much there. There's some cool stuff, don't get me wrong, but not much. Obviously the team's making great progress, there's loads of good stuff coming, but yeah. Before we jump right into this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. It greatly appreciates. I greatly appreciate it, and it really helps the channel. Now, this one is quite a lengthy one with quite a few different little bits. So we've got setting home, compass, and map tweaks. So many of you have requested a home feature for a while now. Coming in 1.10, this will be possible. A game foundation is changing slightly. With very much consideration, we've decided to try and provide a game mode for all players. We'll be introducing two gameplay modes, standard and hardcore. Those that want a more casual experience will find standard mode's ability to set home dramatically changes the gameplay in a lot of ways. Survive the Nights was meant to be a hardcore survival game. On the other side of that coin, setting a spawn point inside a structure allows you and your friends to jump right back into the action. The player will now be able to walk into any structure in the game, find themselves some cloth, craft a sleeping bag, place it on the ground inside the structure. Doing this will provide a notification in the top left corner informing the player that their home has been set. Your friends will also be able to set homes in the same structure. In many ways, this is the start of a group system that we will flesh out in the future. Looks like this here, as you can see. So that'll pop up in the left-hand corner, which is quite cool. It's nothing too major. It's not going to stand out loads, but it'll let you know that your home is there. And then as you pick it up, your home will be removed. So sort of like a 7 days to die feature, we'll be able to pick it up and move it around, and that will work. I don't know if it will be set as a spawn. Oh no, yeah, it will be set as a spawn point. Sorry. So that's going to be really helpful. So much better than the current sort of run miles to get back to where you were. Now this is going to change the gameplay for sure, allowing for rapid respawns and getting right back into the killing that Night's Horde or Onslaught. This, in many ways, is what we originally wanted for Survive the Nights. A good chunk of the game is based on our experience within Call of Duty World at War's Nazi zombie map. We were completely addicted to the action and the idea of holding down a structure. There are quite a few more changes to both modes, and we're going to list those below. Hardcore mode will provide harder zombie hordes, no ability to set a home, and reflex what we have running on our current official servers. Hardcore mode will allow for more zombies to be alive at the same time, and this is something that wasn't possible before. A lot more has gone into this, and James will cover it nicely in an up-and-coming devlog. We have an experimental build out in the near future, and there will be a good deal of testing needed here. So other changes and fixes to the different modes is hordes will now start around an hour later than before. Lower difficulty hordes no longer start later than the difficulty hordes. That doesn't make sense to me, I'm a bit confused there. Never mind. This makes playing with friends easier when you have mixed horde levels. Okay, that's fine. Homes will now show up on the map via the inspect menu compass. Horde arrival window reduced from 0 to 4 hours to 0 to 3. Hordes will arrive later, but arriving hordes won't take as long to get to you. Spawn at home or near death options added on death. So that's very cool. So as you can see here, you've got the different options for when you've died. Obviously we can still change the horde level, and then you've got near death or home, which I like that. It gives you the option. It's not just going to be a flat out, here you go, spawn at your home. You will get to pick, because obviously if you are getting overrun, you're not going to want to spawn right back in the middle if you're playing solo. You want to get out of the way a little bit and then come back in. So that's nice, that's cool. Compasses and map changes. As mentioned in our previous devlog, we've removed the DIY compass, added a recipe for a proper crafted compass, and improved the visuals. You'll not be able to pull the inspect menu and see a visual game compass on the top of the screen. The compass will inform you of your home location along with the zombie horde direction. We're going to lightly expand on this compass in the future with a little player feedback. Map improvements have also been made. Andre has improved visuals and mechanics. Below is a snippet from our changelog and a good chunk of the changes made here. So this is quite a few little bits. The player position is now a blue arrow which will match rotation of the player. Player position ping animation improved. Player position increases in size when zooming out so it's easier to see. Zooming should now go where the cursor is pointing. Movement is smoothed out when zooming in and out. Remove the need to scroll 8+ times to fully zoom in. It should now be 2 to 3. Panning is now responsive and removed extremely long elastic movement effect. Updated the look of the map border to match look of the new UI, and fonts changed to American typewriter, improved resolution of text, and added stationary directional symbol to show where north is. So that's cool. We've got a little bit of a video here, so let's just check that out. So that's the new map. I like that. That looks a lot better already. That's very cool. That's so much easier just to move around. You just sort of drag around. It's not as hard as what it was beforehand. Yeah, I do like that, especially the little cursor. That's really cool. But, ladies and gents, for today, that is it. It was a very quick devlog. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's given you some beautiful information. If it has, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we are back on Monday with some more Horde madness. What we're going to be doing is taking on the Horde at the hospital. It's going to be quite a hard one. We're going to be doing it on the run with no weapons and just using the hospital as our sort of staging area and just see how well we can get away with it. If we can, great. As soon as 1.10 drops, we will be starting a whole new series which will go on every Monday, and we're going to do a hardcore playthrough and see if we can make it to level 20 without dying. Hopefully we can, but we shall see. But for today, that is it from me, ladies and gents. I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Wired. You've been awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.